Nicole. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And so I just want to ask you a quick question. If you can just give us a little bit of a highlight from your talk earlier today, and just describe one thing that you think that youth and everyone should be doing today in order to create a future that we aspire to live on for the future of the world in 2100. So
That is a fantastic question. So one of the things that I really believe that we should be doing right now, and that's for everybody, all ages, all walks of life, should be really harnessing the power of people, which is something that my company, GoingGreenToday.com, and we run the Do It for DC Challenge right now. It was founded by Scott Ankeny, who was a speaker yesterday, actually. I don't know if you saw him. That's what we are really trying to accomplish, is getting people to make actual changes in their daily lives. Top-down approaches and policy regulations from federal government and state and local governments are fantastic, and they are absolutely needed, but they're slow, and obviously there's a climate right now in our politics that is really hampering our ability to move forward. So I think people need to be realizing their own power and making their changes in their lives now. So we're trying to reach the people who are on the fence about that and maybe don't really understand how to live sustainably or what sustainable living even means necessarily. And as they learn and as they make changes and they see benefits in their own lives, what actually happens is we have a change in a social norm. We create a new social norm where sustainability is just throughout everything that we do. It's systemic.
right.
And that breeds support for public policy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in this chicken and egg kind of situation right now where we need strong leadership, but we don't have enough pressure on our leaders to make that happen. So which one do we get first? Do we need public policy first? Do we need people power first? So we're working on the people power end, and we're working with behavioral change. So GoingGreenToday.com and the Do It for DC Challenge teaches people how to save $2,000 and cut their carbon footprint by 1/3.
Absolutely, I completely agree, and I think that's something that I feel like many times us youth don't feel like we have that power yet until policy gets in order. And so it's really important to know that we can start today. So it's awesome that you all are doing this initiative.
And I totally felt that way myself, actually. When I was a little bit younger. I'm still young, but when I was even younger, I really felt like we had to wait and I had to make policy happen, and I thought I was going to get into policy work, and I didn't, and because I realized that that's a little bit slow, and we have the power now. Young people have the power. Actually, they're in one of the strongest positions to make change because they have so much influence over their parents who might be a little bit ingrained in their ways, right? But if we reach kids and we reach young people first, we can have systemic change throughout their entire family.
Right. So hopefully we'll get to that cultural shift soon. And so that leads me into my second question, which is just if you can just elaborate a little bit more. I think we have that example now with your organization. So just elaborate more on what you all are doing and how you are providing that proof that we are working on it now. So
yeah, that's another great question. So right now, my company, Going Green Today, has partnered with the District Department of the Environment. That's DC government. We're going to be moving into other municipalities. So this is a community-centric approach that we're taking. And basically, we have a smart technology platform that teaches people through a 90-day challenge, personalized challenge, how to save $2,000 and cut their carbon footprint by 1/3.
Wow.
So we kind of bypass these problems of ideology or the stereotype that living sustainably means living on nothing, living in a hut out in the woods somewhere.
Right.
So we teach people in 90 days how to make a big difference. And if 11% of a population can start making these long-term habit changes, we create the new social norm in that population. So we're going to be moving throughout the country, going to different municipalities, getting at least 11% of all of these populations engaged. And hopefully, these things add up to humongous impact.
Exactly. And I think everything in itself has to start with a cultural shift. And so
Absolutely.
This is an awesome way to get on board. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Hopefully our viewers will follow you and online.
Yeah. That would be great.
Definitely. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Nicole.
you so much.